On Tuesday, 30-year-old Randy Holt Lessing appeared for sentencing, facing first-degree felony reckless child abuse homicide and obstruction of justice, after he was found guilty by a jury following a 3-day trial in November. The case was filed following an incident reported on July 19th of 2023 when an unconscious 2-year-old was admitted to St. George Regional Hospital and then flown to Las Vegas, Nevada, where physicians found a skull fracture, a brain bleed, and bleeding in the skull that was caused by blunt force trauma that ultimately took the toddler's life. Prosecutor Shaum had this to say during the hearing.
General deterrence that we will not tolerate anyone who commits an act of violence against a child, let alone causes their death, and we'll see court on that. Thank you.
The defendant also spoke during the hearing.
I will forever make myself a better man in my daughter's name. I will forever be sorry for her mother and her baby brother. There are no words to describe how broken I am or how broken my mother is. I pray God eases her pain every day. I love you, Emmeline, as a core and all of always.
Defense attorney Douglas Terry had this to say.
Your Honor, this is to say that this is a tragic case is obviously an understatement, and nothing that has happened in this court or will happen in this court today in this case is likely to alleviate the pain. The court heard the evidence. I believe that the court heard compelling evidence that Emmeline was the light of his life.
As far as the defendant's varying accounts, Prosecutor Jaeger said this.
He continues to state that Emmeline was on his shoulders and he stumbled and she fell. We know that did not happen. We know that was certainty. We heard that from both of the doctors. We heard that from the jury. That's the message the jury sent, that they did not believe that lie.
And here is District Judge Jay Winward.
But they went past that and said, there's no way that this happened. And if it did happen that way, you would have been honest right up front. And instead you lied. You impede doctors. You say that she's the light of your life. Look at me. You impede doctors from doing their job. And that's inexcusable. And you had resources. You had a good life. You had good parents. You had good education. You threw it all away for drugs. And frankly, if we were making reasonable inferences, you probably got high that day with your friends or were high on your pain meds, and you got mad because she interrupted your game and you threw her across the room and killed her. And until you're honest about that, frankly, you're going to be dead inside and you're going to be lost.
This is Cody Blowers reporting for St. George News, your #1 source for local news.